If you have a shoulder injury that you believe should be service-connected, could you argue it as secondary to an elbow injury? My name is Dr. David Geier, triple board certified orthopedic surgeon, sports medicine specialist, and anti-aging and regenerative medicine expert. I help military veterans by writing Nexus letters that argue that your orthopedic injuries are connected to your military training and service so you can get the compensation you deserve. This video is the latest in a series of videos I've been doing for a few months now, in which I answer questions about service connection that I get from military veterans across the country. This one is simple. It's one that I have written before, and there are numerous studies about it. It goes like this. I have a rotator cuff tear. Can I argue it should be service connected by the VA as secondary to an elbow injury I suffered on that same arm during my military service? Okay. A shoulder injury, without a doubt, can significantly impact a veteran's daily life, whether that's a rotator cuff tear, whether that's a labral tear, whether that's biceps tendonitis or tendinopathy, causes pain, causes limited motion and mobility, reduced function in the arm. And for disability claims purposes, you can definitely argue shoulder condition as secondary to a service-connected elbow injury when that primary elbow injury aggravates the shoulder problem. Basically, there are VA regulations that allow veterans to receive compensation without basically having to argue that that shoulder injury was primarily caused by the military. The key is demonstrating a nexus or a causal link between the elbow condition and the shoulder. And basically, the argument is pretty simple. It's altered biomechanics or compensatory movements in the kinetic chain. Basically, there's a problem in one part of the arm, so you're having to use other parts, like your shoulder, to do more of the work. It could be an elbow-specific traumatic injury. It can be a tendonitis, bursitis, altered motion, whatever it is. Now you're having to use the shoulder differently to perform tasks. Leads to strain on the rotator cuff. You can get a rotator cuff tear, you can get arthritis, impingement, a variety of different things. Then sometimes the military duties can exacerbate that further and lead to even more problems with the shoulder. And there's so many different injuries. It could be nerve, could be muscle, could be bone, ligaments, tendons in the elbow that can lead to problems in the shoulder. To do it, first of all, you're going to have to show that your elbow claim is already service connected, then get evidence of the shoulder injury, x-rays or MRI showing what the condition is, records that document your symptoms, documenting the treatments you've had, and then most importantly, getting a nexus letter from a doctor that specializes in that area, showing, especially with scientific studies, showing how one injury can cause problems in the other. And there are definitely studies that do that. Sometimes even it can be helpful to do a DBQ exam with that physician or orthopedic surgeon to show the altered motion, the pain, the weakness, the functional loss, helping you better argue the secondary condition. Shoulders are typically rated anywhere from 10% to 50%, depending on what diagnosis code. It's usually limitation of arm motion, but there's others like tendonitis or bursitis and ankylosis. Really depends on your exam and a variety of different symptoms. But there is no question that if you have a primary service-connected elbow injury, that could be used as the basis of an argument of how your shoulder injury started, and especially in scenarios where you didn't go to sick call for shoulder pain during service, this can be a fairly reasonable way to go. Now, if you're interested in learning more about the disability claims process, I've written an ebook on this, the 8 most common reasons the VA denies service connection for disability claims and how you can beat them. You get that, there's a link in the description below this video. Click on it. You can get it absolutely free. Make sure to subscribe to this channel, click the bell to be notified when I release a new video and when I start my Veteran Nexus Letter live shows. If you know you're ready to move forward, you want to do a Nexus letter or DBQ or whatever it is that I can help with your disability claim, you can also click that link in the description below. You can learn more about working with me and working with my team. We do everything we can to make the process easy for you, and I try really hard to do work that gives you the best chance of success in your claim. Thanks for watching, and I look forward to helping you.